Hey, how you doing today? I am Taquila Coleman. In today's video, we're going to talk about don't hold up your promise by waiting on your spouse. Now, this video, it is inspired by a comment that was left in the comment section. I want to talk about this because I want to make sure we have the right perspective. I want to make sure that we are not holding ourselves back, right? And we're not adopting the mindset of thinking I have to now put my life on hold and wait on my person to be ready before my life could go on. I want to bring understanding, clarity, and the right perspective here, okay? Because God doesn't want you holding your life up, just waiting on your spouse, okay? No, He wants us to move forward into the promise, okay? So let me read this comment and then we're going to talk about it. So it sucks that we have to wait even longer for our promise to happen because now we have to wait for our God ordained spouse to heal his broken heart once God ends the counterfeit relationship. The counterfeit relationship should have never happened then, so we would not have to wait longer. So let's talk about this, okay? Because you said it sucks that we have to wait even longer for our promise to happen. So I need you to understand your promise, yes, it consists of the God ordained marriage, but your promise also consists of you birthing your purpose, the calling that's on your life. Your promise also consists of you receiving vindication and justice from the Lord. Your promise also consists of God restoring your whole entire life. Your promise consists of God releasing that wealth transfer your way. Your promise consists of the favor and opportunity God has in store for you. We don't have to wait. We don't have to wait for the kingdom spouse, your God ordained spouse, to be ready and to come back to you in order for us to receive those blessings. No, I need you all to understand. You don't have to wait for that. God releasing your spouse to you, that's the icing on the cake. But we're not waiting to bake the cake. Okay? Ever since God told you and revealed to you that this is your person and he has a God ordained marriage promise for you, he's like, go ahead and start making the cake. Right? That's what God is saying. Go ahead. Go ahead. Put that batter in there. He's like, go ahead and start making the cake, right? So we're not waiting, right? We're not, I don't let me say it another way. Because here's the thing, okay? This promise is going forward no matter what. God doesn't wait on anyone, okay? He's releasing instruction. You got to ask yourself why God isn't giving me instruction. If you got to really ask yourself, if I couldn't receive my promise until my person was here, why God giving me instruction? Why is he instructing me, to go this route? Right? Because God is trying to move you forward first into this promised land. He trying to, he want to bless you. He want to bless the one that's obedient to following him, right? So he doesn't want us holding up our life. He doesn't want us waiting around or even thinking we have to wait for this person to come into our life to in order to receive the blessing. The devil is a lie. The devil is a lie. Okay? No. God wants his believing spouse who is following his instruction, who can hear his voice. He wants you to continue to move forward in your instructions from the Lord. He wants you, okay, to grow in the things of the Lord now. He wants you, when he revealed your purpose and calling for your life, he wants you to step into it now. Don't wait on your spouse to come back before you step into your calling. No, he wants you to step into it now. He wants you to write the book now. He wants you to start the ministry now. He wants you to start the business now. He wants you to go back to school now. He wants you to apply for that position now. Stop waiting. Okay? Because when you begin to move forward in the instruction the Lord is releasing to you, that's how you come into your blessing. Okay? The marriage is the icing on the cake. When God release your spouse to you, that's the icing on the cake. When God release your spouse to you, you should already be flourishing in your purpose and calling. When God release your spouse to you, you should already be restored. God already brought healing to your heart, right? Your joy is already on 10, right? He already activated your joy, right? You're not waiting for your spouse to come back, before you can be happy. No, God said, be happy now. You're not waiting for your spouse to come back so that you can feel fulfilled. No, he said, I want you to learn how to fulfill yourself now. Right? I hope you hear me. I hope y'all hear me. Okay. So the devil will have you to think and believe I have to wait for my prodigal to be healed, get over this counterfeit relationship, grow their relationship with the Lord before, your life can improve. And that's not true. That's not true. Every day that the Lord wakes you up, He giving you an opportunity to make the right decision that I'm going to, wake up and do what I know I need to do that's going to help my life to go to that next level. Okay? It is your decision. Whatever you're dealing with, right? Whatever you're dealing with. If you're going through financial hardship, every day that the Lord wakes you up, you get to decide, okay, this is how I ended up here in this financial hardship. Let me sit down and map out a plan on how I'm going to get out of this financial hardship, right? Let me make a plan on how much money I'm going to start saving up every month. Let me make a plan on how I'm going to pay down this debt, right? God doesn't want us waiting on these spouses to come back before we get our life together. No, get it together now. That's why you in divine separation. Okay. And I'm just using finances for just an example. But whatever the case may be, you're not waiting on your spouse. Your spouse being away and they dealing with a broken heart and whatever else your spouse is dealing with, that's not holding up the promise. Because when you understand what all the promise consists of, right? That's why God is releasing instructions to you because He wants you to start taking the steps in that direction so that He can begin to elevate and promote your life to that next level. God want, He waiting to bless you. He want to restore you. He want to heal your heart. He want to, repair and restore, other relationships in your family, right? He want to do all these things, but it starts with us. We have to renew our mind. We got to help. We got to go to God and ask God, God, give me understanding concerning this love story. Help me to understand my God-ordained marriage promise so that I'm not, coming to agreement with the enemy, when the enemy give me these thoughts telling me, basically, I can't be happy. I can't move forward in life unless my spouse come back. No, help me, God, to have the right perspective, right? We got to learn how to go to God in this way and begin to seek His face and ask God for more understanding, more, a different perspective, right? And then we got to stop waiting. Stop waiting on these prodigals. Like, continue to move forward. That's why many of you are suffering heartbreak because you're waiting on this person. Keep moving forward. All God said was pray for this person. That's it. After you pray for this person, we got work to do. After you pray for the person, it's time for you to go ahead and hit that gym. After you pray for the person, okay, it's time now to work your business. After you pray for this person, okay, now it's time to organize your home. After you pray for them, now it's time to tend to your children. We have work to do. Stop waiting on them. Let God deal with that prodigal. Let God take the prodigal through whatever process they need to go through. God knows exactly. He already got their process planned out. Okay. And God doesn't want us waiting around, even thinking about what they're doing, who they're doing it with. No, move forward. Move forward. Because God has blessings with your name on it that He's waiting. He's waiting on you to learn how to go up in heaven, go in that spiritual realm and get them keys and start unlocking these doors so that God can now release your blessings in your life. I hope I am being clear here in this video. But you're not waiting on your person, okay, to come back in order for you to receive the promises of God. No, okay? The promises of God is more than marriage. God wants you to birth the calling that's on your life. He wants you to come into this wealth transfer. He want to heal your life. He want to, remove the sickness and disease from out of your body. He want to shift your whole financial life from poverty into wealth. He want to, give you a wisdom like Solomon, right? A wisdom like none other. But that's going to require for you to press into the Lord. He want to, do a new thing in your whole entire life. He want to restore your children's relationship with their fathers. He want to restore your relationship with your family. But it's going to require for us to shift our mindset and do something different. It's going to require obedience. It's going to require for us to, release that prodigal, right? And be like, I'm moving forward. When God is ready to send this person back, all right, he or she will catch up. And you got to just continue to move forward. But God doesn't want us putting our life on hold. He don't want us just waiting around, just to be waiting around for this person to come back. No, you're going to waste a lot of years of your life. It's time to work your purpose. It's time to build, the kingdom of God. It's time to get out here and start serving. It's time for you to, come into your calling where you can start flourishing. It's time to get that confidence up. It's time for you to, just learn, like God called you to more and he's waiting for us to step into it. Don't put your life on hold for no prodigal. You keep moving forward. They will catch up. Okay? They will catch up. All right. And you moving forward, because I know many of you, y'all say things like, I'm scared if I really let go, I might forget about them. Well, forget about them. Right? When it's time for, God to release your person to you, God gonna put that person back on your mind. He's gonna reactivate your heart. Whatever you got to do to keep moving forward, do it. Do it. Okay? Like I'm being honest here. Do it. Okay. So, you know, God doesn't want us putting our life on hold. He wants you to continue moving forward by faith, okay? Because He has blessing in stores with your name on it that He want you to come into. He want to give it to you now, right? God doesn't want you struggling out here. He don't want you going through hardship or heartbreak. He doesn't want that for you. He don't want you living in oppression, right? He wants you, he want to make you the head, not the tail, right? He wants you to, understand your authority, subdue that enemy so that, things can now start shifting in your life. All right. He wants to restore your whole entire life, but it's going to start with your mindset changing in the direction of, I'm no longer waiting. I am moving forward into my blessings. Okay. And when it's time for this reconciliation, God will do it. Until then, I'm good. I'm moving forward. All right. So with that, I am Taquila Coleman. I'll talk to you real soon. Take care.